Hello, I'm Mayor Stan Pickett. Now in its 12th year, Addressing Mesquite Day has become very important to our Mesquite community. Throughout the years, the program has connected hundreds of neighbors in need with those willing to help. This year, we want to share their stories and experiences with Addressing Mesquite Day.
I've actually had a very personal journey. I'm a former employee of the city of Mesquite. In October of 2009, my family suffered a very horrible tragedy. I lost my parents and younger brother. A couple of years later, I decided to start an organization, a nonprofit called Our Seva. And Seva means selfless service in the Hindu faith. I wanted to start that memory of my parents. They were really big about service. I wanted whatever we did as an organization to be very family friendly. And Addressing Mesquite Day was the perfect project. We could work as a team. There are different skill levels required so children could participate. Someone who'd never lifted a hammer could participate. Someone who had very advanced skills and wanted to do bigger projects could participate. What we're doing for them, those 4, 5, 6 hours a day, what we give back in return is tenfold. To help someone enjoy their home a little bit more, to make their home safer. It's something that all of us take for granted, and for us to be able to give that to someone is amazing. This is so idealistic, but I'm truly an idealist at heart, is that if we all participate, if it's one day a year, if it's a couple of hours a year, whatever, that those effects, those 2 hours, those 4 or 5, the effects of that are much deeper.
My husband and I are no longer able to physically do the things that we have always done. I had a storage building and it was coming apart and I just needed it torn down. I felt like that this was something that I could trust people to come and do. Sometimes when you hire people, they don't always stand up to what you want. And if it was going to come from the city of Mesquite, I felt safe in having strangers in my yard. Oh, they were the nicest people. They were from a local church here in town, and it was 2 men and one of them's daughter. We got to talking and we felt like we'd had a sermon time we got through because we were counting our blessings, and I really want that church to know what a big deal it was to me that they came. And it really made me feel more of a part of the community because I know them now and I've seen them on the street and we wave, and making that kind of relationship more really than the work that was done is the feeling that we have of friendship and camaraderie and support.
I'd heard about the program, and so I was really excited when I was going to get help. They cleaned the gutters, they swept under the eaves, they trimmed trees back from the roof, and then they painted the main paint and the trim. So it has always been white since 1958, so we needed a change. I was very proud of the work they did. They did a very, very good job.
A lot of times you can talk about giving back, but until you put something in action, I think that's what drove us to give back to the community in that way. We actually had 17 volunteers, and we did 2 homes. One home needed to be painted on the outside.
They wanted their house in red, white, and blue, okay? And so we did the outside in white. We trimmed in a federal blue, and then their door we painted red. And they wanted it red, white, blue because they're veterans, both of them are veterans. So that was kind of a cool deal. My husband and I went to pre-meet with them to see exactly what was required and what was needed. And we did get to talk with them quite a bit because he's a double amputee and he has a wheelchair, and their house is made to where he can get all the way through it and all that. And she kept apologizing to us, and I said, "You don't have to apologize to me." Really, truthfully, we're not here to look at your house. It's very sweet. Excuse me. I didn't cry there, but but I just feel like people need to know that's not what we're here for. We're here to help you.
As you've heard, Addressing Mesquite Day often goes beyond improving the appearance of a house. It's about connecting with neighbors, restoring a sense of pride in their home, and strengthening overall the city of Mesquite. Our community is made better as more relationships are built. Please join us on October 8th for this year's Addressing Mesquite Day.